fish ponds back in the day, it was always used to feed people. For some reason, over time, the Kanaka left the fish ponds to pursue other occupations and other jobs. Those days were the days of colonization.
Keawa Nui Fish Pond on the Hawaiian island of Molokai represents the first successful attempt to restore and revitalize an ancient Hawaiian fish pond system in modern times. The vision for Keawa Nui began in the late 1970s.
The first time I came here, it was with the kupuna. And they said this place has to be kept for the Hawaiians and all of their cultural stuff. So we started to figure out, well, whose place is this? And it became known to us that it was Kamehameha Schools. This was Kamehameha Schools. So the plan for this area, including the sandbar, was to have dredging done out on the reef, put hotels out there, and then they also talked about having a landing strip. And that was our first relationship with Kamehameha School, was to stop their development plans. And we stopped it.
In 1989, Uncle Walter Riddy formally started the effort to restore ancient fish ponds on Molokai and across Hawaii through the founding of Hui o Kuapa. The piko of this effort would become Keawa Nui Fish Pond.
So we had some grants from the federal government to restore fish ponds. So we restored some on the far eastern side, turned it over to the community.
And when we started, nobody knew nothing basically about fish ponds. All we started with was just building the walls, getting the walls up. And then we came down to Keawa Nui and we started really getting into the fish pond, figuring out how the thing worked, when the thing worked, and how the thing worked now as to how it used to work. And Keawa Nui to me was like the best pond.
We did a lot of work, and we were independent of Kamehameha Schools. We just had a lease. And then we decided that we wanted to get serious about educational stuff, so we started a partnership with Kamehameha Schools.
Through the years, Uncle Walter never lost sight of the importance of staying true to Hawaiian culture and island resilience. This would remain at the core of everything done at Keawa Nui.
Uncle Walt told us is we cannot forget how to play and work with the rocks, the sticks, the springs, the ocean, everything natural. He's telling us all of these things was going to be important before anybody thought was important.
He was the only one pushing this 15 to 20 years ago. And that's what got us started. But like any new Hawaiian project had its ups and downs, and you got to learn from your mistakes.
In an effort to achieve sustainability, Uncle Walter, Hano, and Kalani Ua used both traditional knowledge and modern science to explore creative avenues for diversifying activities and managing resources.
Being Hawaiian is about knowing where you came from and being able to make the necessary adjustments and modifications to the future we projected into.
We're going to bring this place back to life by adapting, taking what science has to offer without giving up our traditional values.
So we had to diversify. We had to look for other products that could make money so we could be here and take care of the pond and bring them back to life. We got the Net Pen project with Oceanic Institute. We got the Live Rock project we've been doing for 10 years already. The Mangrove project, we're trying to fully utilize the mangrove and teach other people that it's not a bad thing. We got the spring revitalization project, and of course the oyster project.
We see this place as an honest move towards food security, an honest move towards learning all about our ahu pua'a. How does an ahu pua'a work? What is the relationship between all of the land activities and the fish pond and the reef? The Hawaiians were geniuses on how to adapt themselves to live with the smallest footprints and allow nature to do all of the work.
This kind of technology, this kind of native intelligence needs to be taught and spread globally.
Through the years, Hui o Kuapa has educated thousands of visitors and inspired leaders of all ages. Today, they continue to balance tradition, technology, and ingenuity in an effort to achieve true sustainability while perpetuating the values of ancient Hawaii.
So I'm hoping that the legacy of learning how the Hawaiians were so successful in living in the middle of the Pacific, that we can fine-tune that so that the whole world can learn about how to survive with limited resources. So we need the fish ponds, we need the taro patches, we need the farming, we need permaculture, we need to bring in the sciences. Because we're not looking at becoming rich, we're not into the profit motive, we're into making sure that we can have a long, sustainable relationship of living on these islands.